Hi everyone. I hope you all are fine. And last class, that is max class, first standard max class, we discussed the numbers up to 20 with the numbers and the spelling we already discussed. I hope you all are studied all the numbers with their spelling. Today we are studying and the concept of all zero already we discussed. Today we are going to study how to make tens, that is making tens. Another ones tens and ones, tens and ones, that is making 10, that is making 10, making 10. Then when it is come to the two digit numbers, that is two digit number, that is means from when we are writing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, when it is reached to 10, we will start to count as two digit numbers. 10, that is 1 and 0. Then in two digit numbers we need to make tens and ones. We need to make tens and ones. For example, we want to, if it is number 12, I have 12 pencils with me. I have 12 pencils with me, and so 12 pencils are there. And how many pencils, how many group of 10 pencils I can make? That means from the 12 pencil, how many group of 10 I will get? That is, we can count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this I am going to tie with a rubber pen. That is, so this is one group of pencil. That is, this is how many pencil? It is 10. So how many group it is? This is one group. And how much is left? It is two pencil is left. So how can this be 12? That is tens and 1. How we can find out? From the 12, how we can find out tens and ones? First it is, I said it is ones column. This is the column of ones and this is the column of tens. Tens and ones. So number 12, how many tens and ones? That is, we found it one group of 10 pencil, that is 1, and this is 2. That means when number 12, that is, we have how many is left, that we want to record first, that is 2, and how many group it is? 1. If it is number 19, how we can write tens and ones? That is number 19, first we want mark it ones and tens. So which, how many is left here? That is this right side. So it is 9 and here it is 1. It is very easy. When the number 18, how many? How we can do? How many tens and ones? That is, just point out ones and tens. It's very easy to do. That is, in ones place 8 number is here and tens. That is 18. It's very easy. Okay, then making tens and ones, it is very easy. That is that number 2. This goes to ones place and here this goes to tens place. That is very easy to split as tens and ones. The two digit numbers are very easy to find split as tens and ones. Okay, it's clear. Tens and ones is clear. Okay, then next, based on the tens and ones, we want to make the abacus. Abacus is a, what is abacus? Abacus is a device that is used to counting the numbers by using the rod and the beads. It is just having spikes, two spikes will be there, and on the spikes it is beads will be there. Through the beads we can count the numbers. For example, if it is number 15, how we can show the numbers 15 on abacus? As like tens and ones, two spikes we need to draw very neatly and point out ones and tens. In the places of ones it is 5. So draw a 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? And in the tens, which number is represent on the tens place? It is 1. That is 1 10 is there. So that is 1. This is number 15 on the abacus. This is abacus. Another example, if it is number 18. Number 18 ask like this. Draw two spikes and just mention ones and tens. In the number 18, how one in ones place, 8 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have no place to draw here, so 8 and that is, so this is 8 beads, and in the place of tens that is 1 bead. So in the place of ones it is 8, and the place of tens that is 1 bead. If it is like this, how can you represent a number 20 on abacus? That means draw the spikes, and this ones place, and it is tens place. And then ones place, what is the number? That is 0. That is means nothing is left there. 0 means the concept of 0 is that nothing is left. No need to draw any beads there. So in the tens place that is 0. 2 beads. When there is nothing, so that is 0. Here it is 2, and there is no beads, so number is 20. Because in ones place that is 0 is there, that is not bead, that is 0, and there is no nothing is there, so no need to draw any beads there. So it is making tens and ones is clear, and the abacus is already, abacus we discussed. Abacus is a device that is used to represent the numbers, abacus, and that also we discussed. And this is abacus. How to draw the abacus we also already discussed. This is the example of abacus with the 2-digit numbers. I will give you more example to draw abacus. Next numbers before and after. Before, after, and after, before, and in between. Before, number before, after, and in between. In between, we need to find out the numbers after, before, and in between. First we can discuss about after numbers. It is very easy to find out. For example, we know 3 after which number? Yes, it is 4. 3 after 4. It is 10 after 11. Just 10 after which number will come? After means which number come next. Next 8 after 9. That means next number. The number is given here, and next number. What is the next number? That is after. The number comes after. That is number coming next. That is after. Next before. The number before. Which number comes before? That means we need to count backward. That is, if the question is 6 is given, which is before the 6? Which is before the 6? That is 5. Before the 6, that is 5. And next, if it is 7, before the 7, it is 6. And when to come to the 2-digit numbers, it is before the 18. Which number will come before the 18? Yes, it is 17. Okay. Then, so this is before. The how to find out the before number means it is just a count backward. In between. That is in between. Which number will come in between two numbers? The two numbers will be given there, and you need to find out which number will come in between. That is, for example, I drew the 3 columns here. In first column it is given 3, and the last it is 5 is there. Which number is missing here? 3 after 4. Before the 5 it is 4. So 4. In between, two numbers are given there. In between which number is there? So that need to find out. For example, another example, 9, then 11 is given here. One number is missing here. 9 after 10. Then check it is 11 before, it is 10. 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. So this is in between. We discussed how to find out the number after means one number after. We are just counting forward, and the just before, that means backward, we are counting backward. In between means we can find it two way, that means first number after and the last numbers before it is. Okay, clear? Next, so we discussed today how to make tens and ones, how to make tens and ones, and how to make tens and ones we already discussed. How to make abacus we discussed. That is very easy to make the abacus, and then we discussed the how to make the numbers before and after. Next, we need to compare the number. We need to compare the number by using the symbols. Comparing the numbers using the symbols. Okay. Comparing the numbers. Comparing the numbers. Comparing the numbers. That means find out the biggest and the smaller number. Find out the bigger and smaller number. For example, when we are writing two numbers, 10, 9, which is the number is smallest? Which number is smallest? Just find out the smallest number here. Smallest. The number is written in this 10 and 9. Which is smallest here? 10 or 9? Yes, 9, because before the 10 it is 9 is coming. Which is smallest? While looking itself, we can understand that is 9 is smallest one. And for another one, if the number is given, number 5 or 7. Which number is smaller here? Yes, it is 5. Yes, it is 5. 4 circling smallest number. If it is 2, 3 numbers are given. For example, 4, 7, 2. Which is the smallest here? 4, 7, 2. Which is very small here? Yes, it is 2. Okay? 2, it is very small. That is 2. The number 2 is very smallest. In this way, we can find out the biggest also. The biggest numbers also. In the same. If for example, 8, 6, 3. Which is the biggest number? That we are going to find out biggest. Which is biggest? Biggest one. 8, 6, 3. Which is the bigger number here? 8 or 6 or 3. Which is biggest? It is 8. We need to circle 8. And when it comes to the 2 digits, 16, 15, 14. Which is the biggest here? Whether it is 16, 15 or 16, 14. Yes, it is 16. And again, another 1, 10, 20. Which is the biggest? 1 or 10 or 20. Yes, it is 20. Number 20 is biggest. So, in this class, we discussed tens and ones discussed, abacus we already discussed, and how to compare the numbers and the numbers in between and before, after, and in between we already discussed how to find out. Next, how we can use the symbols, greater than and less than symbols are there. How we can use the greater and greater symbols and or less than symbols we can discuss in next class. Okay, thank you.